Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm in the town of Stinnett, Texas, a little ways northeast of Amarillo. And it's a small town. The 2020 census showed a population of 1,650. Elevation here is 3175, which is a typical elevation of the Texas Panhandle. And I come here because they have a free RV park as part of their city park. And this aquatic center, which has a swimming pool I'm going to show you, is part of the city park. So let me show you around there first, and then I'll show you the RV park. But then, before I do that, I'm going to show you a map of the 4 places I'm going to be going to in this video. So Stinnett is just a little ways northeast of Amarillo. Then when I leave here, my next stop is at the town of Borger, which is only 12 miles down. And then my third town, I go south 125 miles to Floydada. And then my last stop, another 30 miles south to Crosbyton, which, as you can see, Crosbyton is just a little ways east of Lubbock. Both Lubbock and Amarillo being the major cities in this area. So the best time to come here would be in the summer when the pool is open. I can only see through the fence, but they do have a nice big pool here with water slides. The water slides look pretty tame, but that still should be fun. Concrete basketball court and a really nice big lawn to play ball in. And the RV park is just right here. Here's my motorhome. There are 4 RV spaces here. 3 of them have 30 amp electric boxes and 1 of them has a 50. And each space has a water faucet and their own dump station. And right in front of us is this really long covered area. I guess bring your own picnic table and chairs, but this is nice. And this is what it says about the camping. So limit 72 hours. However, if you want to stay additional days, it's just $10 a day. And $10 is a real bargain rate for any RV park with full hookups like this. And right now there's only 2 of us here. There was another guy here that left early this morning. And by the way, right across the street is the city hall. So with this city hall here and the police, I think it'd be pretty safe. And just 1 block away, there are 2 gas stations and convenience stores and a regular sit-down restaurant here. Then just 2 more blocks down is a Dairy Queen. So I've now made it to the city of Borger at Hubert Park, and as it says here, 3 days parking only. And this RV park actually has a memorial dedication. There are 10 electric hookup spaces, each with 30 and 20 amp. Each one also has a water faucet there. The power boxes are way in back here, and my 30-foot cord just barely made it. There are waste dumpsters in a convenient location, and here we have an RV dump site with public drinking water, which is that's kind of unusual. And this sign lays out all of the RV parking rules. It's free, but here is a donation station. So why not give them at least something for the power And this is unusual. Stays in campground shall not exceed 72 hours in any 7-day period. So you can stay here 3 days a week. Wow. Then right across the street is the city park. I'll show you a little of that. And there is a baseball field right here. I wonder if this pump was ever used. And right here we have some kind of memorial, I think. It's a veterans memorial for the people from this county who served in various wars. And right across the street from that memorial is a bowling alley with a bar and grill. There's a double basketball concrete court, and over here is a children's playground and a really big covered pavilion. They don't have a swimming pool here. However, they do have this splash pad. So it's a nice park. And over here is the baseball field. Just about 1 mile away is the Hunt Brothers Pizza, which I have just ordered. And also here, right across the street, is the McDonald's. And there's a Sonic, various other places like a Brahms. They've got a good hamburger menu. So there's other places to eat. Well, folks, I have now made it to the town of Floydada. I don't know who Wayne Russell is. They do allow 2 nights free here, instead of like most of them it's 3. But after your 2 nights, if you want to stay longer, it's only $10 a night. A very bargain rate. And by the way, the city was named after an important couple to this area. The husband's name was Floyd and the wife's name was Ada. So that's how they got the name. Now there are 8 RV spaces here, and each one has a 20, 30, 50 amp power box and a water faucet. There's actually only 4 of these stands, but they have the power boxes on both sides. So each other RV, if this place gets filled up, is going to be parking the opposite direction as the one next to them. But as you can see, the bigger problem they have here is the flooding. And it rained all day yesterday, I can guarantee you. My space is not flooded. But these others, you may have to bring your high rubber boots to get outside your RV. And here is a warning. They have a gas pipeline. So I'm not going to do any digging. And at the back of the park, they do have this RV dump station and a water faucet there. And yes, they do have waste dumpsters. And right next to the RV parking area, there's one lonely bench there. Now over here, there is a picnic table under a cover. And whatever this is. Well, this is just a really, really odd gazebo. Oh, there's 2 picnic tables here. And this building, well, I guess Wayne Russell was a big guy on the city council. This is dedicated to him. So this building is locked. I think it's probably used for some community events. But this sign indicates it may not be as much fun as you might think. Well, here's a big sign out by the road. It's a nice, very nice, well-equipped RV park for a 2-night stay. I guess they like to keep people moving. And there are a few restaurants in town, so I'm going to enjoy a couple of days here. Okay, so I have now made it to my final destination in this video, Crosbyton, Texas, which is just 30 miles east of Lubbock, and Lubbock is the largest city in the Texas Panhandle. They allow 2 free nights here, but if you want additional nights, it's only $10 a night the bargain rate. There are 8 hookup spaces here in this gravel lot, and it's full hookup with a dump station, water faucet, and a power box, which by the way is all 20 and 30 amp. There's no 50. Now one curious thing is I hooked up to this box here, and my surge protector said I was getting reverse polarity, which means that the power box is wired incorrectly. I really don't see how that could happen, but if it is, why hasn't it been fixed? I'm really surprised by that. But then I moved over to this power box and it works fine. I've only seen that happen, I think, 2 or 3 times in all the years I've been RVing. So that's really curious. There's a garbage dumpster. There's a really big covered pavilion. And I guess that's a water tower and a windmill. And I guess this place was once occupied by the Native Americans. I hope it is summer when you come here, because they have a really nice big swimming pool. Very little water in it right now. That would be from the rain. And the RV park is part of their city park. So there's several covered picnic tables like this. The only trees at the RV park is right beside it here, but the RV park itself is treeless. And they do have a donation box here if you want to help them out with the electricity bill. Here's some info on the founding of Crosbyton. And this right here is the museum in town. So there is something you can do while you're staying here a couple days. And it looks to me like this may be the only restaurant in town. So I think this is where I will have lunch. Well, it's nice that this is right at the city park with a swimming pool. And 30 amp is plenty for the winter. You might want more for the summer, but it's hard to complain when it's free. Well, folks, I hope you get a chance to visit some of the 4 RV parks I showed you in this video that are all for free. Good day, folks.